Welcome back, guys, to Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations, where, after gathering some evidence of this murder, we now have Ron Delight incriminating himself completely and utterly, saying he was on the scene, he knows how to dodge security cameras, he put the body in the safe. He's a moron, isn't it? So we ask, why were you fired? Because we want to know more motive apart from blackmail, I guess? I don't know. Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB security? How did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please! Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Phew, thank goodness. No, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. Yes, I thought that might be the case, sadly. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway. So you became master for Desiree, huh? Well, that doesn't exactly lead us on to anything more, so we're obviously going to have to present something to move on a little bit here. And I think I'll present this. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But Master Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Master Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever. Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. God, in this photo. Is this you, Mr. Delight? It is. Hehe, that's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even pros could see through that in a heartbeat. Right, a newspaper clipping has been updated. Did that give me any more information? As you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Really? Detective Atme found the Master Mask disguise? That's interesting. He took it home and then robbed something himself? Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. Blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Tell me more, now! Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. Well, that did lead to what we needed. Great. We not only got a bit of evidence updated, but got this too. This blackmail letter, is this the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. That first letter, it said, I know you did it. So someone found out about your true identity? Just like that? It's not easy being a master thief, you know. I got proof that it was you, so give up, he went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box, the letter specified. Someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? Plans indeed. Well, another one's updated now. Heist plans. What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. So you mean that the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. It sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. So Ron Delight was Master Mask after all. But someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Could you try not to look so gleeful about it? So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans too? Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay? Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes, but please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. Then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight. I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. Mystic Mayor, who's this? Pearly, it's gotta be Pearly. Mystic Mayor! Hey, Pearly! I'm back! Hey, Pearls, so what have you been up to this whole time? The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Kurain Village to have it examined. And? What did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Phew! That's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches. They said that it's paint, and that they were put on the urn recently. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? We gotta find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick. We gotta find out how they got there. Okay. We'll go find out how they got there. But please don't forget about me. No, I won't forget about you, but let's find out this. Because it's gonna be important. It's gonna prove some movements, probably. Or that Adrian just simply broke it. Well, Pearly's back with us. Add her to the sidebar. And let's move to the main exhibition hall. And then to the basement underneath. Oh, Pearl! How nice to see you. Hey, hello there. That was the weirdest voice ever. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, I see. Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time. Okay, so we're looking first. Well, it's got pink paint on it, and there's pink paint right there. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and it's shocking pink. This is the same colour as the paint splotches on the urn. So then the question is, what's the cause of the odd shape? Let's look around here carefully, Mr. Nick. Well, that's obvious. It's the box. This box, there's something about it that's bothering me. That's the box that the sacred urn was in. It looks like there's some pink paint on it too. It's definitely the same colour as the stuff on the urn. I think I know how the paint got on it now. Alright, let's investigate again, Nick. So the urn box has been added to the court record, has it? Do I present it or do I check this again? It looks to me like it's been, dry. There's something suspicious. It's because the box goes there. Mr. Nick, could it be this odd shape is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. Ah, that's the box the sacred urn was in. If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well. Wow, you're right. Look, it matches. What is it, Mr. Nick? This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. The paint marks have been added to the court record now. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. Well, you say it's a mystery, but I'd say it's a cyclock. Completely dry, the box of the sacred urn fits in the gap perfectly, yeah. Has pink paint stains on it because that's where it used to be. The statue's been moved as well as the other thing. It's a genuine article. Genuine, the key word, eh? Well, it's time to... Well, let's see if talk is an option. No. Let's present the Magatama and see what we can do from there. Let's give it another shot. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake? You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? Well, yes, now I know it to be genuine because the urn itself.
Take that!
Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is a genuine article. Pearls went back to Kurain village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how... What she discovered was that the urn had been broken. Again. Did you say again? Yes, it was broken once a year ago. And now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently too. Recently? Are you saying this urn was broken recently? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? It's the picture, isn't it? It's this.
Take that!
This poster. It was made recently, right? Poster? Ah, the poster for the exhibit! At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said I am on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says army. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. Ah! But that's the right way it's supposed to be. I am. What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken, which is why you were got, because you know it's Mystic Ami's. That was a mistake. Now tell the truth. Wait! 4? Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. It looks like she's not going to give that last cyclock so easily. Loudolf protests too much. Do you have any proof the urn was broken here, Lordy Taylor? Well, surely that is the point again, but I'd say it's probably the paint, isn't it? It's been dropped. There's nothing else that I can link to that, is it? Well, this is broken lately. I can tell something's happened to the box, though.
Take that!
Well, Miss Andrews? What is this supposed to mean, exactly? This urn has these pretty little pink paint splotches on it. And there's some on the box the urn was stored in, too. No matter how you look at it, the paint seems to be exactly the same, wouldn't you say? So, what does that prove? And the urn was dropped along with the box. That's when they both got paint on them. Are you with me so far? Yes. The rest of the story is obvious. This box was dropped right here in Lordy Taylor's basement warehouse. If I can prove that, it means the urn was broken here too. So can you prove that? Can you prove that box was dropped here in the basement warehouse? The paint marks. Not a problem. The box was left there for some time as well. Ah! I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, more or less. There's pink paint splattered on the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. But there's an odd shape imprinted into a part of the paint stain, am I right? Yes. If you put this box into the impression in the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over here. And that is when the urn was broken. Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright. Only right the second time round, but that was a bit of a weird chain, to be honest. Unlock success. I mean, for all I knew, the box could have been filled with, like, bubble wrap and stuff, and it could have been completely fine, even being dropped. I don't know. Sacred Urn. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, Pearl's been there. Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearly? No, not at all. I know just how she feels. It happened about 2 weeks ago, just after the poster photo was taken, on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. When I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance. The box I was carrying crashed to the ground. That it did. I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box and that's when it happened. The broken piece of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock. I let out a huge scream. I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure May understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Kurain Village, so I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when the I Am got changed to Army. I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Army. Any sane person? Really? Oh, Pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one has ever seen it since. Except that it got out of the storeroom, after all. But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. No, there wasn't. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. The army face statue. Aha! But it's been moved. Why? The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen. And Mr. Nick! There were no paint marks on the walls or floor of the warehouse when we were here. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. And I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange. What is it, Pearl? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews? Huh? What? I don't know anything about that! I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well then, who was it? Who would have done it and why? On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then the next day, it was moved. But why? Very confusing. It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. Why? Why do you think so, Nick? Because that night, the real thief, Ron Delite, was at KB Security. So then why did another mastermask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact. One undeniable fact? The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. Indeed. There's a lot being played. But as we head into another day of trial, with the next episode of Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations, I bid you adieu for this one. Join me next time, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye.